Arsenal signed Raheem Sterling on a season-long loan from Chelsea on deadline day. The 29-year-old is an experienced Barclays Premier League veteran with multiple Premier League and domestic titles and over 100 Premier League goals scored to his name. He adds to this win now type window that Arsenal have had. Could Raheem the Dream have a bounce back season, a bounce back time, the same way Killer Kai Havertz had from his stint at Chelsea? In this video, I'm going to be breaking down Raheem's strengths, his weaknesses, what I think of the transfer, how he can fit in Arsenal, and much more. If you're new and you're returning and you haven't already, smash the like button down below and hit that subscribe button, and let's get into this video. So let's talk about what Raheem Sterling brings to Arsenal. He has elite ball carrying and is a very fast player, adding that pace and acceleration to our forward line. He also is very strong and has great dribbling ability, which allows him to draw fouls and hold on to the ball and retain the ball quite well. He also has great finishing and placements of his shots, normally getting his shots on target. Alternative option for a touchline winger on the right hand side and the left hand side as well. And he also can play as an inside forward as well, which he's quite good at, especially when picking up the ball in certain areas. He's an upgrade on Reece Nelson, at least in that position. Also can take direct free kicks, long shots as well, which not something that Arsenal have too many specialists in, so he adds different elements in which Arsenal can score goals. With his time at City, he will be used to playing that short, intricate tiki-taka type football that Arsenal want to play, and also has the ability to get himself out of tight areas with great dribbling ability. He loves to slalom his way through challenges. It puts pressure both on Bukayo Saka because he can be an alternative option there, being with the experience he's had, as well as working with Mikel, and also puts pressure on Leandro Trossard and Martinelli to be hungrier and fight for the position, because Sterling could also take that left wing position. He's a consistent 15 goals and assist type player in the Prem, always kind of in and around those numbers, and I think in our system he can surpass that. He had 11 goals and assists in all competitions last season, obviously 8 goals and 4 assists in the Premier League. In a poor, unstable Chelsea team, so he has a relationship with certain players from his time at City as well as the England squad. So I think just his experience, him being a veteran, him being hungry, and the way his stint at Chelsea with them, isolating him out, stripping him of his number, violating him essentially, him having that hunger and having a move like this, let's be real honest, Arsenal are a better club than Chelsea and a better situation. It's like a match made in heaven. So let's get into Raheem's strengths and weaknesses. I'll admit, I've not been one of his biggest fans over the years. I've been very critical of Raheem. His strengths is his great movement in the box to get into goal scoring positions, as well as ability to dribble into the box and fashion himself, opportunities to shoot. He's great dribbling through the third, especially second and third phase, carrying the team up and breaking teams' presses and their banks. His weaknesses, though, I would say, is decision making. He's a bit frustrating sometimes, and for an experienced player, I think as Arsenal fans, especially on loan, we don't have time to be patient or anything. We need him to be decisive, whether that comes with a shot, whether that comes with a pass, whether that comes with a dribble. I don't want him to see him like dribbling down alleyways and corners where there isn't anyone to support him, or he's isolating himself and he makes it difficult for himself. I also don't know if he has a similar defensive work rate that we're accustomed to from like Martinelli and Saka, but coming into our system, you're gonna have to work hard, so I don't see how he won't. I feel like if he can learn to calm himself down once he enters the final third, to either make a decision, whether that's a pass, whether that's a cross, whether that's a shot, and continuously do that, whether he makes mistakes, whether he doesn't execute those actions, as long as he makes that decision, I think he'll be way well off in our team. So let's talk about how Raheem fits in at Arsenal. I think predominantly or mainly he's brought in to be an alternative option to Saka. He also can play left wing as well, which I think he will be used there, which also allows opportunity for Martinelli to be used right wing, Trossard to be used false 9, and if he's on the left hand side, I think once Merino comes back from his injury, balance between him and Calafiori may be good, with Calafiori or Merino overlapping, allowing him that space to come inside and gets his shots off, taking defenders away, which would be quite good. And if he's on the right hand side, I think he'll probably be better paired with Timber, who obviously likes to underlap as well, which will allow Sterling to have more space from that touchline on the right hand side, to take on his man and get the decisive actions in the box, to either link up with Timber, give a cut back to Odegaard, get a cross in, or similar to what he done Chelsea last season, where he slalomed into the box and then gets a goal. From now September all the way till at least January, February, I need to see even minutes throughout the team and good rotation, and I think Sterling adds to that. He gives us a different option. If you want to go with a blitz forward line, Sterling, Martinelli, Saka for instance, you have transition kind of killers there, and the experience of ball carriers and pace. So it gives us a lot of options. Mikel knows him, he's played with him, he's trained with him, he's coached him a lot into a better player, so I feel like he will know how to use him. And just that you come back to somewhere where you've had a good experience, I think sometimes naturally that just makes diamonds. So let's talk about what I think of this transfer of Raheem Sterling to Arsenal, and just in general Arsenal's forward transfers in this summer transfer window. Optional obligation to buy. Arsenal are paying less than half of his wages as Chelsea are paying majority of his wages, and it's only for a season, so there's no commitment. So if it doesn't go well, Arsenal aren't really taking a cash L. They still have an option to buy, their marquee forward signing if he's available in the next window, whether January or summer. And I feel Sterling will do quite good at Arsenal. I think he'll get the output, his experience. I feel like he's not coming in to have that pressure to start, but whether he does become a starter or not, I think he'll be able to, within our system and the way we create chances, he could be the decisive notion. He could be that key piece. He could be that missing piece in terms of the attacking line to get us over the line this season in certain games. The Arsenal seem to have been delaying this forward or this marquee forward signing. We've only signing Trossard in the January transfer window and Gabriel Jesus. Mikel has rarely brought in any forwards. So why are Arsenal delaying? Even if it was potentially impossible to get any of their main targets, I do respect it, but it kind of worries me, because can I keep on having faith to think Arsenal are gonna next season and next year, next summer, they're gonna buy that forward? In terms of these forwards, other clubs are there. They need to take these players as well, and these players have situations. They can't be waiting around a lot of the time as well. So are we gonna target a player like Leao, Williams, Eze, just to name a few, next summer? Are we gonna struggle against that mid block again? Because if Sterling can't answer the questions, then what we do in the summer? But all in all, I think it was a solid window. I won't say it wasn't perfect, but I think it was solid, like a solid 6.5 out of 10, for instance. I think Sterling and Arsenal, match made in heaven. He's living in London, he's a London boy. He doesn't have to move anywhere, transition his family, and come into a situation that's better, where you can have multiple titles at the end of the season. Maybe you have a major part in Arsenal winning this league, and who knows if Arsenal might make his deal permanent. But comment down below your thoughts on the Sterling signing. Do you think he will be a good signing for Arsenal? Do you think he won't be? Are you happy with the signing and Arsenal's window? Are you not? Comment down below all your thoughts down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. It's been your boy KP. We'll speak soon. Peace.